Well, the mystery we all wondered about, where did Drogon go, has finally been answered. What's the deal, my people? You know it is Don Tony Teflon, and I'm back at you, another one. And we have all wondered, when Drogon picked Dany's body up after she was brutally murdered by Jon Snow, we wondered, where did Drogon go? We also see Bran Stark wonder the exact same thing.
Drogon? Any word?
He was last spotted flying east to
Farther away, the better.
Perhaps I can find him.
No, I've never been pushed out of a building and then got magical powers to touch a tree and see something. That never happened to me. Not at all. But we have found Drogon. But before I tell you exactly where he is, first, if you can, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Why? Because I am dropping new videos every day. So make sure you're subscribed and that bell is clicked so you can be notified exactly when these videos drop. Now, I know a lot of you Game of Thrones fans out there have been worried about Dan and Dave. We have not seen Dan and Dave in a long time. They have taken a hiatus, a vacation, almost a permanent one. I know you're worried about their well-being, but don't worry any longer. We have found them along with Drogon. Westworld Season 3, Episode 2. Here we go.
Laid off.
Get the buyer.
What?
Some startup in Costa Rica.
Fuck, you can get that to Costa Rica.
Pieces, man.
Now, if you have your ears to the streets, then you would have heard a long time ago. There's always been a buzz that they were going to do some cameo. No one knew for sure if it really was going to happen. But here you have it. We have them there as text in Westworld Season 3. And we have figured out exactly what happened to Drogon. These butchers, they're about to butcher poor old Drogon. But let's go through exactly what they're talking about in this quick appearance of Dan and Dave, because we haven't seen these two in quite some time. They have been incognito for a long time. They were supposed to do that Star Wars thing, and then Kevin Feige got involved with the Star Wars thing, and they said no thank you, and moved to Netflix because they didn't want no part of Kevin Feige. You know what I mean? Why would you? Not with that guy's track record. So they left the Star Wars project, and they're supposed to be doing something on Netflix, but we haven't heard or seen anything from them since Game of Thrones ended. Until now, they are popping up in Westworld, and we see them. What they're walking through is supposed to be medieval world, and I guess Dan and Dave are the ones who are working on medieval world for the Westworld series. Now, we can also hear them talking to each other, and they say that they have a buyer all the way out in Costa Rica. Now, why would they say a buyer in Costa Rica? Well, if you look at Jurassic Park, right, that's where that's supposed to be from, and the person who wrote Jurassic Park is the exact same person who wrote Westworld. So that is the true connection. Obviously, they both were HBO shows, so this would be no problem for HBO to get the rights from the Game of Thrones show to throw this on Westworld. I liked the cameo. I thought it was good, but we also hear them saying, how are you going to get that all the way to Costa Rica? And he's going to chop it up. And you see him go there and about to chop up poor old Drogon. Poor Drogon getting chopped up into bits. So that's what happened with Drogon, people. I think they said he went east, but I guess he went all the way west. Hey, maybe he followed Arya. She wanted to know what was Westeros. It's Westworld. That's what we. But you tell me in the comment section, are you happy to finally see Dan and Dave after they've been hiding out since the end of Game of Thrones? Haven't seen them since then. Are you happy to see them in this cameo? Are you happy to see Drogon? Let me know in the comment section. And until next time, you know who it is. Peace and stay sexy.